Everybody better wake up. It's time for the late night show. Wake up. We got business to tend to. And we're going to give you a late night intro tonight, too. Yeah. You won't get a friggin' intro tonight, boy. 10-minute intro. Straight torture. Is you ready? Is you ready to be tortured, boy? Itty bitty baby. Good to see you, Nita. Our girl. Showing up on time tonight, too. What's up, crybabies? You keep coming around, crybabies. I'm going to have to give you a wrench soon. Shit. What up, Biggie? Baby, baby. Wee. Yeah, it's going to be a wee fun time tonight, boy. So you better buckle up and stay tuned. Yeah. What up, Ryan Morrison? Michael Moormile. And my man, I don't even know what to call him now. Should I call him Mustache Pete? He's been gone so long. I might as well call him Armand. I don't want to disrespect the guy. Yeah. Good to see you, Armand. I hope everything's good. Hope you're having fun out there. Successful, enjoying the springtime weather. Shouts to you, man. Thank you for being here. Smoke, good show last night. I always have to replay, but it was a good listen for this morning. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's what we're here to do. Entertain the people. Shouts to Howie, Common Sense, Frank for coming on the show. Thank God. Thank God. Anyway, can't get lucky 2 times in a row. Who knows? But we're going to talk about some shit tonight anyway. If I can't get nobody on. But yeah, anyway, before any of that happens, we're going to have to torture you people with an intro. Now, it's not hip-hop. I don't want to torture you guys. I know I got an older crowd here. We're going to give you some alternative rock shit, all right? See if you guys like this bullshit. Let's see. You fucking alternative rock boy bastard. What up, Danny Green? Danny's on time tonight. And Dwayne. Yeah, don't worry, Biggie. We'll get into it. The cucks and the boobies. I know you guys love talking about those tits. Anyway, sit back and relax until we get some more people in here. 17 people. Hit the like button. I need at least 10 more, and then we're going live, baby. In the meantime, listening to this bullshit. Yeah, stay tuned, y'all.
Wake your ass up, boy. Wake your ass up, boy. BD, boy. Hard work. Wake your ass up, boy. From King Daddy, boy. Wake your ass up, boy.
What'd you say, boy? The voice changer, boy? Look at this is the real fucking DB boy talking tonight. DB boy. Motherfucker! To shock you like you won't believe. Saw her in the Amazon with the voltage running through her skin. Standing there. That's pretty highly of you. You know what I mean? She gonna teach me how to swim. Said, ooh, girl, you shock me like electric. You guys are so dumb. You couldn't fuck a dead horse. That's how stupid you people are. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, folks. This is Barack, and I want to give a shout out to Gunsmoke, the Don, on the Late Night Show.
All right, Obama, that's enough out of you. I'll take it from here. Hello, my fellow Americans. This is your favorite president in the whole wide world, Donald Trump. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Gunsmoke, the Dawn, and the beautiful people at the Late Night Show.
I can dig it, man. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Come on, you fucking hippies. Throw your hands in the air. Come on. Yeah, ice, ice, ice. Shove the police up your ass. Sending out a goddamn SOS right now. Where is everybody? Let's go. I need more intros to get people in here. Let's come on, come on. I need 10 more people.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Pissing in the bottle, yeah.
A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start.
Sounds Jamaican, right?
Hope can keep
I went to the store and I bought cocaine. I am a piece of shit.
life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an
We don't need their cars. We don't need the other products. We don't need their milk. We got a lot of milk.
that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle.
What's up, y'all? This is Chris Rock, and I'm tuning in to Gunsmoke, The Don, and the Late Night Show. But goddamn, this motherfucker got a long-ass intro right here. I mean, shit. This has to be the longest intro of all time for a live stream. Come on, Gunsmoke. Let's get this show started, bruh.
Walked out this morning.
Here, hold this. This Kool-Aid. We put this on bitches like you. Lick your lips.
Seems I'm not alone in being alone.
Carla Gambino was born in 1905. Got a lot of milk. Whee! I should really stop breaking this guy's balls, huh? I used to love you, JC. Why did you betray me? I loved you. You broke my heart, JC. You broke my heart. Somebody go, huh! That's what they need in this song. Huh! Let's go, come on.
You know, why is that wall? Oh, he built that wall. I said, wow, he built that big wall. Uncle Angelo too? Yeah, Uncle Angelo too. We believed it.
This man never had a row with nobody. This man got balls of fucking steel.
Motherfucker!
Put the Allman Brothers next time.
You know what I do when I'm mad, Paul? I hit a pillow. Just hit the pillow. See how you
Fucking
feel.
Allman Brothers.
There's your fucking pillow.
I got an answer.
50 grand a
50
month.
grand a month. Kick up to Rusty every month. One day I'm gonna die.
Every month.
Are you out of your mind? Are you seriously out of your mind?
Now listen to this alternative rock
Sick
shit.
bastard.
It's real groovy, man.
No negatives, you.
Dude, in all due respect, wait, I didn't mean to call you dude.
What kind of life is it? Splashing around in the waves and saying, wee!
Don't say that to my face. I'll crack you upside your head. You fucking punk. You shouldn't even be in here. Now I'm out. Have a nice night. Motherfucker!
You know what, I'm not putting up with this. Angel, have a good life with these fucking idiots. Have a nice life, Angel. You went a long way in a couple of days.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, Angel, stop, please, don't.
Motherfucker! If you were here, I would smack you in your face and whip your tongue out of your fucking mouth.
Baby boy.
Hey, be fucking nice. Calm. Be nice. Don't fuck up in here.
What the hell? There we go. All right. We're back, people. Live with another late night show for your ass. Some real proper like. You know the spiel. You know how it goes down around here, boy. And we're a little earlier than usual, you know? Yeah. Gotta get used to the new schedule. We'll be starting doing new schedules around here. We're gonna hit your ass off with a new YouTube short coming soon, boy. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Alright? I want to build up my Instagram now. After all this time. Let's go. Follow Gunsmoke the Don on Instagram. It's not blocked, it's not private. You can follow. Alright? I gotta build up my followers. Anyway, Ryan Morrison. Hold on. Ryan Morrison, boy. Real gangster shit, man. Thank you. Been a member for over 2 years now. And look how he shows up. Starts to show off beautifully. British pounds. I like it. I love it. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. Thank God. Oh, nice. There he is. My man. Can I call you Mustache Pete? Oh, look, I got a new Instagram follower. Thank you, Ryan. God bless America. Good to see you, Mustache Pete. Damn good to see you, man. What about my OnlyFans? Shit. We're not there yet, Biggie. We gotta see how this month goes. Maybe I'll have to start an OnlyFans this summer, you know? Put that bidet to good use. There's people out there that are into that type of shit, you know? Pause. Can make a killer too. Those assholes are making 100 grand a month, you know? Anyway. Danny Green. Fat Bold Italian Boy. Thank you, guys. I'm getting some followers on Instagram now. Praise Jesus. I'm old. What the fuck's Instagram? Yeah. There was years I refused to go on Instagram, and then I gave it a chance, and now I'm addicted to this shit. I try not to watch it too much, but lately I've been, watching it more, posting more, so I'm getting addicted again. It's bad, man. It's nothing but murders, titties, ass, car crashes, and sick shit on Instagram, you know? I don't know if it's evil or if it's good, but it damn sure is entertaining. I love Instagram. Shit. Anyway. I know you're not serious, Danny Green. Please don't even say that name, please. I'm gonna get agita. I don't need agita. Thank you, Danny Green. Anyway, all right. Looks like that's all that's in here. All right. Okay. All right. What up, DL? 8 ball time? Oh shit. I'm flattered. Yeah. It's time to chill out, boy. This is the chill out show. Yeah. We're gonna give you some education. We're gonna teach you some news and shit. What's going on in the world, current events. Then we're gonna get us some cuckery and we're gonna talk about some titties too. Maybe a little bit of both. Get some cuck donations going. Yeah, that's right. What up, Nightmare? Shouts to the West Coast. Oh, it is hump day, yeah. What a weird day today was. I won't get into it. I won't depress him, but I don't know. Not weird, but sad. Whatever. Fuck it. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you, DL. Yeah, we're gonna get into all that stock market bullshit and some other stuff too. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support, man. Keeping the channel alive. Without this, channel's nothing, all right? We got to continue to grow. I'm getting some new subscribers now because of these YouTube shorts. We're going to keep going, man. That YouTube short shit, you got to really focus on that. That's where you get a lot of subs. There's a lot of people that watch this shit, and it's disposable content. They don't want long form content like this bullshit. They don't want to hear me running my mouth. They don't care. They want 60 seconds of whatever you got. Hurry up and give it to us. You know, that's the attitude of the entertainment consumer these days. That's why it's hard to fucking make a buck on a record or sell a goddamn show or something. I don't know. Motherfuckers. Anyway, what am I complaining about? I'm not complaining. I'm just ranting. Primo, wow, long time, brother. Hope you're doing all right, man. Thank you for being here. And White Boy, crazy White Boy's in the house. White Boy, you almost split somebody's wig today? Shit, man. Fucking Wednesday, huh? Somebody's got a case of the Wednesdays, motherfucker. I stopped doing drugs so I could. I appreciate that, DL. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. Look, you're better off. If any of yous are thinking about getting high out there, don't do it. You're gonna fuck off the money anyway. Just give it to me, please. Support the channel. This way we keep things moving. It's a circle of life. Anyway, I got DL clean. Wow. Now I feel good, man. Now I feel better. Look, I did something good. See? Please, Jesus. Look, I did something good, Lord. Let me in heaven, please. Motherfucker. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to the friggin' news, huh? Let me see if we already talked about the dire wolf shit yesterday. There's some other shit I wanted to get into. First of all, let me get this out of my system because this fucking article pissed me off. Hold on. It might sound like I'm ranting, but I'm not. I'm not really mad. I'm just trying to be talkative. Hold on. Where is it? Fuck. Okay, here we go. Remember this rapper Fetty Wap? What song did he have? Shit. He had that stupid singing voice like, hey! What the fuck was that song? Fuck. Wonder when she'll be mine. If I get that bullshit. Anyway. He was hot for like a good 2 months or something, and then, shit went bad. Rapper Fetty Wap, he had 2 hits, maybe. Okay, he had 2 hits. Trap Queen and some other shit. What was the other one, man? Not that you guys listen to this shit, but they were catchy tunes, you know. It was all over the radio. That's all they played back in what? I don't know. 2013, 2015. And then, music don't sell. Like I said, disposable content. So the music ain't selling. What did he do? He started selling cocaine in Long Island. I think he got caught selling like 5 kilos. He said he was just trying to make a few $1 million and then, retire or whatever. Instead of, he said he should have just tried to give his music his all, and try to make more hits. But I guess he hit a rut. We all go through a rut. I've been through a rut, obviously. I'm still going through it. We're trying to claw ourselves out of this fucking rut. Last month was a shit month. And the month before that was shit too, I think. Yeah. Anyway, let's not reflect. Let's not dwell on the past. What up, Castellano? Fetty was a drug dealer on Long Island. Yep. And now he got big trouble. So he got sentenced to 6 years. Now his sister, I don't know how, well, let's see when he got convicted. I don't know. Oh, he pled guilty in 2022 to federal drug charges, including conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine. But at least he takes responsibility. He says, nobody made me do it. Nobody forced me to do it. When I put myself in that situation, I didn't really think for the long term. I'm thinking I could just run up a few $1 million and I'm going to be good forever. Short time thinking. Now, yes, that is smart thinking, Try to get a good year run and then get out the game, But sometimes your plan don't go according to plan, boy. The police got other plans for your ass, boy. Anyway, he's locked up since 2022. He's got a 6-year bid. So what is that? 3, 4, 5. He's got 3 years already in. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see because his sister was talking shit. Oh, they took that out of the article. Nah. His sister was like telling the judge that it's time for Fetty Wap to come home. It's enough already. We demanded justice, and part of justice means mercy, and blah 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 blah. Like, bitch, what you talking about? He was selling cocaine, poisoning the community with that shit. Fuck you mean? He'll be home in another 2 years. Big deal. Let him do his time. Fuck him. Must be nice to sell cocaine in Long Island and drive around in a fucking Lamborghini, huh? No, you can't do that. See? You don't blame him? I don't know. I felt more passionate about it the other day, but now that I think about it, fuck it. Let him come home. He already did 3 years. Fuck it. Whoop, whoop. That's the son of the police. That's the son of the beast. Let's see. Oh, what did this motherfucker say? There's another video of Loman going at Snuffy and Joey Bad. I think that's the video was talking about. The one last night wasn't it? Loman's a fucking cunt, huh? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Was pretty bad though. What did he call him? A coke sniffing scumbag or something? He called him a rat. He called Joey Merlino a rat. Wow. Damn. What did he say about snuff? Did he even mention snuff? I don't know. Why do drug dealers always have this imaginary number they gotta make before they stop? I never had a number. I knew I was going to the end. And the end was a pregnant woman. Good for you, Nightmare. But Some people don't know how to get out the game, man. They get greedy. See, it's what greed. The greed does them in, you see? Like fucking Richie Porter and AZ and all the motherfuckers in Harlem back in the late 80s, early 90s. They were making a killing. Benzes and Porsches and all this other shit. Think some asshole bought a drop top Saab, too. Somebody bought a Saab. Some asshole actually bought it. That's what Saab stands for. SAAB. Some asshole actually bought it. They were driving around Harlem flossing for years. It's like, yo, bro, you make how many millions did you make this year? You think, hey, why don't you just stop before you get caught? You know, count your lucky stars that. Thank your lucky stars that you got away with this shit. You know, no, they fucking they don't stop until they're forced to stop. You see, if they don't get themselves killed. But it's the greed that keeps them coming back for more. It's too addicting, you know? They want shit. They need shit. Stuff. I don't need too much stuff, you know? I just need a nice roof over my head, a decent car, and a fucking, food. Basic shit to live. You know? As I got older, I don't really care about fashion no more. Yeah. What did DMX say back in the day? I didn't keep my hair cut or give a fuck how I dressed. I'm possessed by the darker side. I don't know, something like that. But as I got older, I don't care about fucking fashion and shit. As long as I'm good and my people are good, you know? Then again, I've never been a millionaire, so I don't know what that's like. But god damn it, hit that fucking like button, you motherfuckers. What up, Seretti? Sleepy boy. Coffee, shit, smoke, and repeat. What the fuck is that? What's that at the end? Was it a newspaper? I used to read the paper. Now we do it digitally. Put the newspaper print out of business, boy. You always like VZ better? VZ? Yeah, he was alright. He should have had his own show on this fucking genre shit. He would have been good. He's a hothead who can't fucking control himself, I'm sure. He would go fucking nuts on this thing, I'm sure. Somebody would have got killed by now. Just ask for $80 a day like somebody we know. I should. You got to set goals in life, you know? Or at least hopes. Or you can ask and then shit in the other hand and see what comes first, you know? Cuck donations. All right. Let's talk about the cuckery. All right, hold on. I wanted to get into another article, but my loyal 32 people are here, so who gives a fuck what we talk about, right? You want to talk about the cucks? We'll talk about some cuck. There's a few cucks out there now. We know Diddy's a fucking cuck. He was jacking off the Cassie, getting fucking smashed by some. This is getting graphic now. God damn it! By some male prostitutes and shit. Pause. Diddy was a freak, huh? Baby oil and ecstasy and champagne caviar. Trips around the world fornicating with fucking hired male prostitutes for his girlfriend. Damn. It was even worse than that, but we got to stick to the cuck aspect of it. The cuckery of it all. Who else was a cuck? Will Smith. Will Smith was a big cuck. Jada Pinkett Smith fucking fucked him up, man. Mentally, emotionally, man, fucked him up. Now he's a national embarrassment. Slapped Chris Rock of all people. How dare you? Just because he was emotional about this broad who's sleeping with a fucking kid half her age. One of her fucking son's friends. Granted, he's a famous R&B singer, or at least he was 10, 15 years ago. But it's a disgrace. Will Smith is going to be forever disgraced as a cuck now. And the shame, the stain of slapping Chris Rock. Lousy bastard. Anyway, the show's getting negative. Hold on. I don't know. Do you guys want to keep talking about this cuck shit? Adam 22, he's the biggest cuck of them all. He's proud. He's a proud cuck. I guess we're cuck shaming them right now. We shouldn't do that. It's a new age. You got to accept the cuckery now. You got to accept the cucks. The cucks are people too, you know. There's a whole cuck community out there, the swingers or whatever. They got a fucking pineapple upside down in front of their house, you know, letting the fucking other cucks know, hey, we're cucking over here, baby. We just catered some food too. I just saw some shit on Instagram. Some chick was going to a swingers thing. She took a flight out to some place. I don't know where the fuck she was. She went to some place where they have swingers. Swingers meet up at some hotel convention. They got food, finger food all over the place. Like it's a fucking big party. Then they get down to business. Sick shit. Yes, Dwayne, pineapples. I don't know. I didn't come up with this shit. They got a secret thing. They turn a pineapple upside down, put it outside of their fucking house. Like, yo, cucks live here, man. It's just only the cucks know, though, you know? If you weren't told about it, you wouldn't know it. That's how they keep the secret going. They're ashamed to be cucks, but they cuck anyway. Don't even make sense. A lot of rich people are cucks. I saw that in the club scene. Yeah, I don't know why, man. It's like they have it all, you know? It's like it's not enough. You know? Being rich, you know, you could fuck anybody you want. Look, baby, I got money. You know, that's all it's about is cocksucking fucking money. Maybe they just fucked for so long, like, you know, it's time to cuck now. I done fucked out, you know? Too much fucking. It's time for cucking. Shit ain't exciting no more. He's the feds, Adam 22. Yeah. Well, the feds are going to get his ass one day. Once they had enough of his show. And his shenanigans over there with those gang members. That's right, boy. Oh, yeah, and then Trump. Trump scaring the shit out of the friggin' stock market, huh? Now, I heard that the Republicans were thinking about having a mutiny. They were having their own fucking mutiny on their hands. Some of these guys are panicking. You know why? Because a lot of these congressional fucks, they're all hooked up with the stock market. That's where they make that's their bread and butter. That's where they get all their millions from. Why do you think more than half of Congress is friggin' multimillionaires? No matter what party. Because they're hooked up in that friggin' stock market. They know how to play the fucking market. Cocksuckers. Special interest groups giving them shit. I need a friggin' special interest group right about now. Anyway. So they were thinking about mutiny because this is they're like, fuck, man, this guy is killing the stock market right now. My stocks are tanking. What am I gonna do? Oh my god. Panicking, you know. It was only 3 or 4 days. They were panicking. So Trump said, all right, calm down. You know, we're gonna take off the friggin' tariffs except for China. We're gonna keep them on China, and then we're gonna raise them. So I think it's good. He did like a 90-day reprieve on these people. Most nations that are trying to make a deal with us. In the meantime, while we make a deal, we'll give them a 90-day reprieve. Hopefully, we don't have to put the tariffs on them. We just make a deal. A lot of nations want to make a deal. It's going to be a beautiful deal. You're going to love the deal. These are all his tactics, you know. I think, you have to shake things up to get people to, show people he's serious. You know, he means business. You better make a fucking deal. He doesn't want to hear no. You know, we're used to the status quo. We're going to rip you off. We're going to keep the 25% tariffs we got on your shit. And fuck you. No, we're not taking fuck you for an answer no more. No. Anyway, We need term limits for the Chuck Schumers, the Adam Schiffs, and the Nancy Pelosi's. Yeah, we do. They hold on to those seats like they're bulls. Congress does insider trading, illegal for the rest of us. Yeah. Let one of you motherfuckers get caught doing that shit. With Nancy and all these other assholes, oh, it's okay. Nothing to see here, folks. Shit. You know that friggin' Christy Nome? She's like defense secretary, but she was governor of South Dakota. She showed up to that fucking prison in El Salvador. She was wearing a $60,000 watch. $60,000 watch. Now, $60,000 could change a lot of problems right now for me. She's got that on her fucking wrist. She's supposed to be a politician. Where'd she get all that shit from? Politicians getting rich. I'm in the wrong business. I should be running my mouth at some fucking convention hall somewhere on some fucking podium talking about propaganda and bullshit. Planned Parenthood and blah, 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 blah. Doing campaign trail stops and shit, seeing the world. Chauffeured in some fucking Chevy Suburban truck. Must be nice to be a fucking politician, huh? Anyway, how do we get down this dark fucking rabbit hole? You guys think I need this shit? How many lifetimes of money does a politician need? You only live once. That's another thing. All right, I'm talking politics. You guys don't like this shit. You're leaving. Listen, we're gonna keep going just for another few minutes. All right. Now we're gonna change the subject. All right. Take it easy. Where the fuck was I? I had a question for you guys. Fuck. Oh yeah. How much money does a person need? At some point, doesn't it get heinous? Isn't it heinous that fucking, not saying that, look, it's his. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world. Over $300 billion. I mean, what the fuck? Should that be regulated? Like, if you get into a certain bracket of earning money, that they take that money and distribute it out to the people? I don't know. But then that's like socialism or shit like that, or communism or something. But what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. And you notice Bernie Sanders, he always talks about going after the billionaires. He never says the millionaires. Millionaires are all right because there's a lot of millionaires out there. I guess it's easier to become a millionaire than a billionaire. But you're right, Highlights Gay Uncle. Everybody should be able to reach whatever fucking, however much money they can. Everybody should have that opportunity in this country. Nobody should regulate that. But we need some more fucking billionaires. It's a fucking exclusive club. I'm just trying to see a million. Shit. The fuck am I gonna do? Dwayne needs 8,800. Oh, I thought you said. Oh, okay. I thought you said 8,000. If you could buy a house for the same price as a trinket, buy the house. Shit. That's good advice. You've been staring at AOC's tits too long, boy. She's implanted ideas in your stupid head. Fuck. Maybe, baby. Let me see. That is true. I did kind of see a picture of her. Well, I like this picture though. She's a radical sick fuck. Look at the fire in her fucking eyes. You don't want her as president. She's dangerous, man. She's dumb enough to be dangerous. It's scary, man. She might even run for president one day. Maybe in 2028. Who knows? That's a scary proposition out there, man. I don't know what Bernie Sanders thinks he's doing. He thinks he's going to run for president again. He'll be 90 something by the time he's getting ready to run again. He's doing campaigns now. I think he did a town hall tonight. It's like, take it easy, Bernie. Have a seat, Take it easy. Your time came and went. Just be grateful you were a long-time senator, and that's it. Asshole thinks she's Martin Van Buren or somebody walking around with that fucking hair. Anyway, this radical fucking nut job, she might be president one day with those big ass titties. Well, let's talk about tits. Tits will get you a long way, man, in life. You got big ass titties? Got her a long way. She was making a killing bartending. Why do you think she got how do you think bartenders make money? Tips. Why do they tip her? Because of her tits. She's dumbing up to fuck up a cup of coffee. I bet she can't even mix a drink. Let me see her make a Long Island iced tea. But it's watered down. It was her tits that got her rent paid before she became a congresswoman. Her tits probably got into Congress. There's no reason to vote for her. Why would you vote for her other than her tits? She's not smart. Her politics stink. You think Bernie's hitting that? Shit. She's got a fucking 7-foot tall fucking bearded ginger fucking hitting that ass. That's what she's got. And he's a cuck too. She was like fucking being hassled by the press, and he's standing behind her. And she's like, "Get away from me! Get away!" I think they went to the movies or something. Remember that? And he's standing there in some fucking open toe sandals and shit. Fucking shitty ass shorts. Some stupid fucking flower printed shirt. Red scraggly beard. Fucking 7 feet tall for no reason. Fucking looking like a jagger. All pale and pasty. There's her little fucking elf ass with the big ass titties. Get away! Get away! Oh, you don't like the fucking coverage now, huh? No, you like it when you're fucking pretending to be arrested at some fucking protest. Walking with your hands behind your back. You're not even cuffed. She want to look like some sort of revolutionary, She don't even know what she's fighting for. She's just out there fucking making a fucking ruckus. Anyway, get her picture off the screen. It's making me sick. Sorry, guys. Somebody brought up AOC. It upset me. I just fucking... Let's not get negative now. She looks okay until she smiles. She's got the big ass horse. Yeah. At least she's got some, they're pearly whites. And they're straight. At least she keeps them straight, I've seen worse teeth, but yeah, she's got the horse teeth for sure. I don't like her nose. I don't like her nostrils. But whatever. Let's not get too deep into it. Yeah, me too, Biggie. That's what it is. A grudge fuck. That's what it is. Yeah. I think I've done that one time, a long time ago. Grudge fucking, yeah. It's like, we don't really like each other, but it's like, if you want to, we could, or whatever. Her teeth are clean. I've seen pictures of her teeth. They're clean. She eats seaweed or something. I don't know what the fuck. She's probably a vegan or something. Fucking soy milk drinking bitch. Anyway, let me scroll up here. AOC's getting fat. No, she's not getting fat. She's just getting older, As you get older, your bones fucking, you get big bones and, you grow into your body. Body changes as you get older. Or maybe she's living high off the fucking hog. In her fucking condo. All right, we're getting negative, guys. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this shit, huh? Oh, look, Danny Boy knows about it. Yeah, you seen this guy? He's a cuck. She keeps him. She tries to keep him out of the limelight. You know, she knows he's a cuck. He's her cuck. You know, she wears the pants. She runs that condo. Gold is holding the best. Yeah, that's God's currency right there. Gold. Everybody should invest in gold. When all else fails, gold it reigns supreme. Oh, look, Dwayne's got pineapples ready. Good for you. Why is Angel Reese hating on Clark? It's probably a racial thing. I don't know. I do love Angel Reese. And I got some other chick now, Juju. She's hot as shit, too, when she cleans herself up. When she's not playing basketball, she's hot. Fucking cuck boy. What's up, Becky? Becky. She told her white husband to get away from her because she wants people to think she hates white. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's probably why she doesn't. Oh, I didn't think about that. Wow. That's probably true. Yeah. Because then she looks like a hypocrite, you know? Yeah. That makes sense, y'all. What this guy said? No one ever looked up where she was a bartender. Makes me wonder. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I think I might have saw a video. I don't know if she was at the old bar where she worked at, but she was behind the counter making drinks and shit. I don't know if she went back there or if it was a different bar. I don't know. I think she worked in Manhattan somewhere or some shit. Who knows? They should go back there and ask questions. I don't know. She's one of those broads. Too revolutionary to shave their armpits for a man's appeal. Why appeal to a man? I'll do what I want. I don't need to shave my legs or my armpits. I'm not going to conform to society's view on women. It's oppressive. I hate that shit. They do that shit in Europe too. Back in the day, they try to normalize that shit. Movies in the 70s and shit, 80s. Like, nah, you don't try to normalize that shit. No, no. In the 90s, they did away with all that shit. You're shaving your fucking armpits, you're shaving your legs, everything. And now we're regressing now. Now we're going backwards. I don't want to think about it. Hold on. The hell am I reading here? What is this article? I don't even know what all the Fetty Wap. Fuck him. Anyway. Kamala Harris was what? Completely shocked by the election night loss. Ah, fuck that article. Oh, did you hear about this shit? The chick, I don't know, what the fuck is her name? Hold on. Fuck is her name? Virginia Guffrey. The chick that said that Prince Andrew took a massage or some shit and grabbed her ass or something. And Jeffrey Epstein and all that shit. Well, now she said that she had days to live because she got ran over by a bus. And now people are saying she's full of shit. She was full of shit. And I think she even admitted that she lied. So if she'll lie about something as stupid as that, which is pretty big, she had bruises and everything. She lied about the whole thing. Where'd she get the bruises from? This woman's sick and twisted, all right? Now I'm supposed to believe the shit she says about Prince Andrew now? I think that takes away all her credibility. And that poor queen had to fucking pass away with the disgrace of fucking Prince Andrew, her son, fucking being accused of horrible things. by this sick woman. And now it turns out that she's a fucking nutcase, making up stories and shit, making up lies. I'll read a quote from this friggin' article. Let's see. Oh, Prince Andrew said he's completely unsurprised at his longtime accuser, Virginia Guffrey's recent claim of having just days to live after her car was hit by a bus. She took pictures of herself in the hospital bed, covered in bruises, last Tuesday, claiming she had only 4 days to live. However, the police have since said there were no injuries in the ordeal, and the bus driver insisted that Guffrey's post on social media had blown it all out of proportion. Now, a friend of Andrew's said there's no sense of satisfaction on the Duke's part at Guffrey's disgrace. And now, if they're a friend of Andrew, that means they said that in a British accent, which makes it even much better. When you say disgrace, it's a big insult. Let me try. Hold on. There's no sense of satisfaction. Hold on. Bloody hell. Hold on. Bloody hell. There's no sense of satisfaction in the Duke's part of the Guffrey disgrace. The Guffrey disgrace. You see? See how like that sounds much more personal and disgraceful? She disgraced herself with her inglorious and shabby self. Insolent swine she is. You know, it just sounds better when you say it British, you know? You bloody bastard. The asshole went on to say, if anything, it has brought back the sadness that the entire family feels that this woman, who he always maintained was a what? A fantasist. A fantasist. She's. They should have called her a fanatical. They said fantasist, which means she's preoccupied with fantasies. See, I taught you something right there. And she was allowed to ruin his life. But the whole family's completely unsurprised that her alarmist post turned out to be a fabrication. So she's full of shit. Who the fuck gets hit by a bus and then takes selfies of himself in the hospital? Look at me! No. That's not what you do. You sit there in your coma and you deal with the pain. You don't think about posting online looking for a fucking pity party. Anyway, what up, Chad? My man. What up, Danny Santos? You bloody bastards. This reminds me of that when Lee faked. Oh, Jesus. With the nicotine patch. Yeah, that was disappointing, man. I wish he still would have did that debate. That would have been good, man. That would have been a classic for all time. I would have still had content out of that to this day. That would have been legendary. It's a shame, man. Missed opportunities, Lee. Missed opportunities. Oh, that would have been great. But yeah. No, he put a nicotine patch on his chest and said, look at me, dude, it hurts. Can't go to California, dude. I won't live past the airplane ride, you know? Fuck. God damn it. Fucking dude! David Lopez, boy. Yep, she lied about the bus accident. Didn't Hegseth secure the Panama Canal today? What? What? I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. I didn't read too much news today. Fuck it. To be honest, today I went to memorial for my grandmother, so I didn't read the news today. I was all fucked up. All right, I was fucked up. You think time heals wounds and it gets better with time? They don't get no fucking better, man. They don't get no better. I had to walk into the hospital, the same hospital she passed away at. They had like a nice little memorial service over there for people. that passed away last year. So I didn't get to read the fucking news, but that's great news though. Panama Canal being taken over by the U.S. Is that what happened? What'd you say? Hegseth secured the Panama Canal today. China has amped up its factories and is threatening to crush the U.S. industry with a new tsunami of cheap products. Now, all right, let me see. Let me read the news here. What the fuck? I gotta sneeze, but I can't. Oh, let's see this. This is good. How about this article? Europeans are scratching their heads at these bizarre cultural things that Americans view as normal. They say it makes no bloody sense. Every culture has its way of doing things, and America is not any different. Sometimes it takes getting out of one's bubble to realize that the normal things that they're used to doing or saying in their home might be considered bizarre by others. There was a question asking Americans the things they didn't realize were weird until they talked to non Americans. Nearly 8,000 people chatted in the comments about everything from how different American healthcare is to the look of our public bathroom stalls to how people here do their taxes. Fuck you. I don't know if I want to read this shit. The gap under the bathroom doors in the public bathrooms. It's not just under the door, it's the gaps on both sides of the door. Everywhere I've been in Europe, the stall is completely sealed off, as it should be. I agree. Public bathrooms, there shouldn't be no opening underneath. The stalls should be fucking completely separated. There should be no underneath view, you know? I think they do that because our janitors are lazy. They just want to fucking mop up real quick, you know? They don't want to fucking go stall to stall, you know? You can stall, you know, fucking mop underneath the goddamn thing. I don't know. Sick time at work, fuck that. Fuck that. They don't, I know, they don't like tips, fuck that. At home garbage disposals, fuck that. I don't have one. How much we love sugary food. What's wrong with sugar? You got a problem with sugar? I like flavor in my fucking food. We taught the world how to eat. I don't want no fucking potatoes and fucking dry ass fucking lamb chops. Garnish and shit. Garnish ain't got enough flavor, boy. Better put some sugar, salt, and some other shit in that motherfucker, man. Put some flour on that bitch. Fry that motherfucker up. Shit. Might even have to put some adobo in that motherfucker, man. Complain about sugar. Motherfucker. Anyway, fuck that article. That sucked. What else is here? Modern Democrats reveal their true intentions align with those of the Confederacy. What the fuck you talking about? Oh yeah. When they say, who's gonna pick our crops now? We're deporting everybody. Who's gonna pick our crops? Oh, so you want to depend on cheap slave labor, huh? That's why wages are kept low. And that was the same mentality. That's what the farmers were saying back in the 1800s. If we had slavery, who's going to tend to our crops? Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to read that article. Stupid. Oh, did you see this? What was it yesterday or the day before? Trump planted a tree. Trump planted a tree at the White House with a golden shovel. There was a tree there that Andrew Jackson, what was he? I don't know. Might have been the seventh or eighth president. I don't know. Anyway, the tree was almost 200 years old. It was rotting away, and it was a danger to the structure of the White House. It was very close to the White House. So it had to be removed. And in its place, Trump planted a new tree that was grown from the seeds of the original tree. So the tree's related, a direct descendant of the original tree. Trump planted it with a golden fucking shovel, fit for a king, you motherfucker. So I thought that was special. The Trump tree. Yeah. I know that. I know once he leaves office, they got to remove that fucking tree. I know. I can already see it now. Lousy bastards. They're probably going to try to impeach him again in 2 years if they take back the Congress. And when he leaves office, they're going to try to have him locked up again. So he better make sure he takes care of all things. Better pardon himself too before he leaves office. Issue a pardon to himself and everybody, just in case. The fuck is this? Yeah. Stock market's having a good time. All right, let me scroll down. What else we got here? Oh, look, MS-13 is up to their old tricks again. Human remains found on Long Island. What part of Long Island? Jericho? Son of a bitch. They love to go out to the woods. That's how they lure people out there to hang out and smoke weed. And then some asshole's there. He pulls out a machete. And they viciously kill you. And then there's always one fink. Hey, I know where you could find a body. Yeah. A suspected member of the brutal gang who was already in custody tipped off the FBI to the dead body. The victim's identity and cause of death were not immediately known. Gee, I wonder what happened. Yeah. The scourge of MS-13 has been a long-standing problem on Long Island. Yeah, we had friggin' congressmen try to save them. You know, they were getting kicked out of here years ago. They put a stop to it. This asshole just got elected now, too, to something else now. Guy should be hung for treason. Anyway, this is a comedy show. We're just joking. This is for entertainment purposes only. I should have said that. It was a bad joke. Fucking A. Anyway. What else we got here? We're running out of fucking news stories, guys. There's a teen tech whiz out there with a 4.0 GPA. He just made $30 million off of his startup company last year. And here I am, fucking twice his age, jerking off online. And let me see. Let me scroll down here. No, I don't have another super chat. Fuck me! $30 million for a startup company. What the fuck did he do? 18 years old with a near perfect GPA, founded a business which made $30 million in its first year. His name is Zach, too. Great. Why could I fucking be born Zach? My name is Chris, just like fucking 10 million other people. I was named after Christopher Columbus. This guy was named after fucking Zach from fucking Saved by the Bell. Must be nice to fucking live a fucking rich lifestyle, huh? Wish my name was Zach. What's your name? I'm Zach. You're cool. Thanks. What's your name? Chris. Oh, you're a douchebag. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, fuck me, right? Let me sit up here. Oh, thank you, Nightmare. You didn't have to do that, brother. Should be other people supporting the channel too, you know. But anyway, I don't like to ask. People get upset. But thank you, Nightmare. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. What up, Mickey Griggs? Good to see you, brother. At least you're not a Mickey. Nah, Mickey's a cool name too. Hey, Mickey. Yeah, no, Mickey's a cool name. Who's complaining about Mickey? Maybe in elementary school, kids could be cruel and call you Mickey Mouse. Kids used to make fun of my last name, used to call me Goya Bean and shit. Cocksuckers. But yeah. You sent the super chat? God damn it, Danny. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. Thank you, Danny. I'm so sorry, Danny. Of course you did. Of course you did. God bless you, Danny. Danny understands. Look at this guy, Danny. Danny's very aggressive. Let's go, you fucks. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it, brother. You say the things I can't say. People get upset. Dwayne says nobody's picking his crops but him. Now, that's a man, see? That's a man's man. Thank you, Nightmare. Danny Green, as always. Thank you, guys. Thank God. It's about to shut down the show and start crying. Oh, wow, look, Kevin Wu. He could do the crying for me. I'm sorry for calling you Goya Bean, Gunsmall. I feel bad now. No, don't feel. Well, don't worry. I didn't take it personal. I'm over it. It's just part of growing up. It's all right. I had a good childhood. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. I've been called worse. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, see, he's crying now. See, why are you making the guy cry? He stopped coming around for a while because he was crying too much. His father was like, "What are you, gay? Why are you crying so much?" He's like, "I'm watching Gunsmoke show. I forbid you to watch the show." So I appreciate you being here, Kevin. I think he was grounded for like 6 months. Couldn't watch fucking YouTube. Let me see what we got here. Oh, Mickey, you so fine, you so fine. Hey, Mickey. I'm sure you heard that a lot. Anyway, what else is in the fucking news? What else did I send myself days ago? Oh, hold on. I want to find out what company this asshole founded. How's an 18-year-old punk fucking make a $30 million company fresh out of high school? By the way, Zach is white, so even though he had a near perfect GPA, it wasn't enough to woo college counselors for any college acceptance. He was rejected by 15 colleges. Okay, they looked at him and said, "Oh, his name is Zach. He's white. We don't need his kind." He shared his string of college rejections to Twitter, where the post racked up more than 27 million views. So not only did he start up a big company, now he's making posts on X, formerly known as Twitter, and he's friggin' getting $27 million 27 million views. Okay, fuck. I'm struggling to get 1,000 views on last night's video. We gave you a good show last night. Shit. God damn it. He said, "I didn't expect to be accepted to all of these colleges. However, I did expect to at least be accepted to a couple of the top schools. I think my fuck you, entrepreneurial accomplishments may not be fully appreciated." Oh, he's from Roslyn? Roslyn, New York? That's not too far from here. I used to work out in Roslyn. It's a nice area. Roslyn Heights. My father told me not to come here. I'm studying for my SAT. You're a bad boy, Kevin. I'm a racist little Jesus. What? Jesus. Fucking nightmare, boy. This guy wanted to go to Stanford. Too woke. They don't want his crack ass in Stanford. Stanford's got their own problems right now. They're fucking protesting for terrorists. He applied to the University of Pennsylvania where he was rejected. They must be woke out there too, I guess. Ultimately, he was only accepted by Georgia Tech, the University of Miami, and the University of Texas. Gee, I wonder why. Because they don't tolerate that woke shit out there. Those are Republican states. Fuck it, go to Texas. At least, you got all the rights in the world out there. Yeah. They still don't tell you what type of company this guy made, a startup company. Fuck your startup company, boy. What you doing, man? I want to know the secret. I'm trying to soak up some game and fucking build a company, boy. I don't care about your college rejections. I want to know what fucking company you came up with, you little fuck. How in this day and age can you come up with something so successful and you're just getting started out? I watched assholes over the years fucking go belly up owning a pizzeria, struggling to fucking keep the business afloat and going out of business, going belly up. Stores shut down. Holy shit. Miracles do happen. Thank you, Jesus. And more importantly, thank you, Fat Bold Italian. Fuck, man. That's a sight for sore eyes. Oh, the struggle is real. I wish I could send you 2 hearts. I wish I could like this 1,000 times right now. That's how happy I am. If I wasn't fat, I would be doing backflips right now. Trust me. Damn, man. God bless you, Fat Bold Italian. Thank you very much for the support, man. Keeping the channel alive, baby. Thank all you good people out there. That's what I'm talking about, man. God bless. I can't thank you enough, man. It's fucking awesome. Thank God. Thank God. There's hope for better days, y'all. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, I can relax. I can relax now. Oh, God. God, I'm not a jerk off, huh? Some smoke, maybe you should start a cheesesteak shop in Queens. We don't eat that shit in New York. Nobody's eating that shit. They'll pass me right up. It's a Philly thing, you know? People hear Philly cheesesteak, they want Philly. They want it in Philly. They don't want it here. We don't eat that shit. We eat gyros here. You got motherfuckers eating gyro and halal. They'll pass your truck right up. Ain't nobody getting no goddamn cheesesteak. I just finished my cigarette, DL. But I'm going to light up another one real soon, boy. Because that's what I do. Ah, fuck it, A. That was beautiful, man. That was fucking awesome. Thank God. Fat Bowl Italian. I feel like singing. Oh, girl. Shook me like an electric eel. Said, baby girl. Oh, listen to this shit. Back to the news. This might be good or bad. I like some of the stuff in here, and I don't like some of the stuff. Anyway, there's a New York bill now. These sick fucks in Albany want to ban cops from routine traffic stops like for like a busted tail light or dark tints. I like the tints idea. Don't be pulling people over for tints, asshole. Sometimes it makes the car look nicer. Don't fucking, I should have a right to have my tints. These fucking people. Anyway, top law enforcement officials are calling the Albany proposal the most dangerous and craziest bill they have ever seen, warning that it would limit cops' ability to conduct routine traffic stops. Basically, they don't want you pulling over anybody for anything. Because there's a lot of they feel like, people out there doing wrong, selling drugs, rolling around with illegal guns. And, as long as they're following the law, driving, you shouldn't be able to pull them over. Just because they got a busted tail light, that's none of your business. They'll get it fixed when they feel like it. Don't be pulling them over and giving them a ticket for that. Don't be fucking pulling them over because you don't like their tints or whatever, you know. I half agree and I half don't agree, you know. They don't want you pulling people over for anything because then you find a gun and then you got to shoot the guy dead and then there's a protest and all this other shit. And they're not going to change their ways. A thug is going to be a thug. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to change their ways. So now we got to adjust to their bullshit. We got to let them commit crime. We have to accept the crime. If you don't like the crime, you're racist. So that's what this bill is about. Anyway, some asshole in Nassau County, a district attorney out there, said it's the most ridiculous thing they have ever seen in 36 years in law enforcement. This asshole's been in law enforcement as long as I've been alive. Anyway, the proposed legislation would no longer allow officers to stop or search drivers over such issues as a busted or headlight or taillight, expired registration and inspections, window tints, and even the smell of marijuana. When they legalized weed, they said they were going to beef up the laws to, no smoking while driving bullshit. Now they're encouraging it. You smell them driving by, you smell that shit, don't you even think about pulling them over, boy. They just doing what they do. They gonna smoke weed and drive, which there's nothing really wrong with that. It's not like fucking alcohol. Unless you're a 16-year-old idiot who just started smoking and then, you shouldn't be driving. If you're a long time smoker, that shit ain't shit, boy. Let them smoke and drive. Let them enjoy the music. Let them enjoy the ride, It's not like driving drunk, but whatever. We don't condone that shit. We ain't promoting that shit. Anyway, what the fuck was my point? Fuck. I had a point I wanted to make. Let me read this article. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Oh, yeah. And I like the fact, like, they're telling them they want to make this bill that you can't pull people over for expired registration, expired inspection sticker. I agree. I like that. One time I was driving around fucking Long Island. I was driving down this fucking narrow road. It was only one lane on one side and one lane on the other. It's a fucking golf course on the side. It's a rich area. Whatever. I'm driving. They got this one punk ass cop. He used to drive around. The only fucking cop in the whole fucking town, And he would watch people like a hawk. Every time you see him, he's got somebody pulled over. I'm going one way, the asshole's going the other way. There's moderate traffic, so it's not like you're moving, It's a very slow move. Anyway, he's coming one way, I'm going the other. This asshole passes me by, going the opposite direction. He pops a U-turn, and I see him in my rear view, and I said, this motherfucker, man, I know. He's coming for me, this cocksucker. And boom, he pulls me over. Expired inspection sticker. Now, the car I had was a fucking pain in my ass at the time. There was always a problem with the car. Fucking car was eating me out of fucking house and home, that fucking car. Always had to fix something. Check engine light on all the time. It's a fucking nightmare. So it's not passing inspection, all right? But no, he had to drive by and see, what the fuck, man? Causes a whole scene, cutting people off, fucking popping a U-turn, giving me a fucking ticket for inspection sticker. I had to go to the goddamn court down there, 7:30 in the goddamn afternoon in the middle of the summer and shit. Nice courthouse, but fuck, man. And then, of course, the cop is there. The one cop for the whole town, douchebag. He looked like the cop in Terminator 2, the evil robot one, whatever. Fucking shit. Anyway, they should do away with that. I don't want no circumstances like that ever again. If I'm on hard times, don't fucking pull me over and break my balls. I know the inspections is expired, asshole. Anyway, this show's getting negative. I'm sorry, guys. It's a negative bill that they're trying to propose in Albany. And they're saying that the bill would disproportionately impact Nassau County because the region's high number of drivers and car accidents. I guess they have a lot of car accidents in Nassau County. Motherfuckers, man. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think about that bill. I think it's bad. Cops are hardly pulling over people anymore anyway. You know, you drive around my neighborhood, you don't even see a cop, really. Back in the day, they were like fucking cowboys. Everybody was getting pulled over, man. Now you hardly see anybody. You got to do something real fucked up to get pulled over. They don't give a shit. They don't even want to get out of the car. They don't want to deal with you. They don't want to talk to you. They're afraid to get sued. They'd rather just sit in their squad car for fucking 9 hours and do their shift, you know? Why even take the risk of pulling you over? Then you cry racism or some shit. Now they got to fucking they lost their immunity. So now you could sue the cop. For any fucking thing, you could sue the cop. So the cop don't want to deal with that shit. So he sees shit go down, he don't give a fuck. Run a red light, whatever. He don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna get you. He ain't gonna be coming after you. I've seen it. Seen it with my own eyes. A guy with a gun threatened 5 officers on Staten Island. They gave him multiple chances. He pointed the gun at officers and they returned fire, killing them. Yeah, I've been seeing that lately too on Instagram. One guy, well, he wasn't a guy, he was a teenager, but I guess he had autism and he was threatening his mother with a knife. And he went out into the front yard and I don't know what the fuck he was doing on the floor, but he was in the front yard. You know, they got a fence around it, and he's got 5 cops standing there with shotguns and pistols aimed at him. And he gets up off the ground with the knife and starts walking towards them. They fucking unloaded on his ass. And last I heard, he survived it, but he was fucked up. I mean, I don't even know how he lived it. I don't even know if he survived it now. That was like a couple days ago, but he said the kid was autistic or something, having an episode. Thank you, David Lopez. I saw some other shit too with the Nassau cops. They were in a police chase. They did the pit maneuver. Car crashed out. Cops surround them with their cars. They still try to ram the car to get out of the fucking way. The cops unloaded on his ass. One cop ran right up to the windshield and just fucking unloaded on him. The whole clip. What a way to go. Is it worth it? I don't know. Motherfucker. What up, Crimson? Yeah, I heard about that story too, Crimson. I heard about that. Now he's got donations coming up the ass. I don't know. It's a sick world we're living in, man. Everything's backwards. So there's a lot of mess to clean up. I don't even know if Trump could do it. He's trying, but for too long, everything's been fucking backwards. Especially with this Luigi Mangione. That's a symptom of what's going on in this country. Like, there's something wrong there. Where a guy like that could be cheered on for what he did. You may think the healthcare CEO is a scumbag because he's rich and he's the head of a healthcare company and the healthcare companies do dirty business with people. I don't know. denying claims for profits and shit. It's disgusting. It shouldn't happen. But that's not the way you handle things, you know. You don't fucking wake up at 5 a.m. to go kill somebody at sunrise who's got a family, kids, and a wife, and still young in his 40s. You know, you blow him away. I mean, I don't get it, man. Then he got people cheering him on. He's made over $300,000 in donations. God damn it. God forbid I ask for somebody to hit the like button. I guess I got to whack somebody out there. Jesus. Yeah. Thank you, Mickey. I must say the likes have been up lately too for the shows. I appreciate that, guys. We're getting over 40 likes sometimes. That's fucking awesome. Luigi's getting the death penalty. I don't know. I've seen people do a lot more and get, a lot less than the fucking death penalty. But yeah. No, I mean, it's disgusting. This country's in big trouble, man. Anyway, I want to play you something. Hold on. I want to play something here. I saw this right before the show and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I'll comment on it too. Hold on. Do some commentary. Where is it? The fuck? I can't find what? I know I emailed it to myself. Don't give me this shit. I'm having a brain fart right now. Hold on. God damn it. Let me see if I can find it a different way. Hold on. Come on, come on. Fuck, I'm not gonna find it. Shit. Well, let me try. Come on. Otherwise, I'll have to go to this channel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to this channel. God damn it. I'm probably not gonna find it. It's probably an old one too. Hopefully it's new. What's this asshole's name? Yeah. Oh wait, this is the key shit they were talking about. Oh shit, that's what Frank was talking about. That's fucking hilarious. This fucking guy. Hold on. Hold on.
Throw away the keys. It's getting so freaking ridiculous when it comes to Gene Borello. I'm even surprised that he's arrested again. Some people.
He's very angry about Gene Borello. All right. Hold on. What did it play? Oh, this is it. Okay, good. I guess it's new. All right. Listen to this shit.
After Banana Street boss Carmine Galante was taken out in 1979,
Hold on. Galante was taken out in 1979.
After Banana Street boss Carmine Galante was taken out in 1979, Toto Catalano took over the crew of Sicilian Zips, where he would establish a...
He said Zips. He called them Zips. He said Sicilian Zips. Now, knowing Frank, he don't like that. He don't like Italian slurs. He don't like the word zip. I said zip one time. He got very offended. He said, don't say zip. I don't like zip. I said, zip? Really? I didn't know it was bad. It's like grease balls, zips. He don't like that shit, man. He ain't fucking around. I think he fucked somebody up one time calling him a zip or something. I think it was at a bar or something. He fucked him up, man. Like, don't call me a zip. And here he is using fucking Italian slurs to describe Sicilian Americans. Motherfucker. You hate him, Castellano? He's born in 1984.
Toto Catalano took
Toto.
over the crew of Sicilian Zips, where he would establish a powerful H operation under the guise of a bakery in Queens. H was smuggled into the U.S. inside cans of tomatoes and distributed through pizza parlors. Overall, over $1.6 billion worth of H made its way on the streets.
$8.4 million worth of H made its way on the streets. $8.4 million worth of H. We've got H. We've got everything that you need. Made its way to the States. I watched this fucking YouTube short, and I could tell that he's splicing. Like he's not, he's talking, but it's like spliced. So like there's no. He's trying to save time because it's only a 60-second clip. So he's splicing his words. So it just keeps going. Like 1984, Carlo Gambino took a shit. Carmine Galante in 1979 took his last dump. This was rough to get through. This was rough.
Using intelligence from the FBI, DEA, NYPD, and others, launched a 4-year global investigation. Wiretaps led to discovering Swiss bank accounts in Sicilian fronts with exiled Sicilian Mafia boss Gaetano Badalamenti. On April
Badalamenti. What up, Sean Landon Clark? Badalamenti. Sicilian drug dealers. Badalamenti.
1984, a global sting operation led to dozens of arrests in 4 countries. The Pizza Connection trial became the longest trial at the time, with over 55,000 wiretaps and 300 witnesses, and continued until 1987. 18 of the 22 defendants were convicted, with the other 4 defendants meeting their fate on the streets before the trial was over.
Woo, that was rough. It's a lot of information to take in fucking 60 seconds, with no personality. That was rough. You got to talk with some personality. You can't fucking. 1984, 18 of the defendants were jerking off in their cells before the trial began. After they were convicted and blah, blah, blah. In 1989, I took my first. What the fuck, man? Don't be whacking nobody off over here, Jackalone. Who her? No brush named Jackalone's going to be jacking me off alone. And forget about it. Today I don't want to be alone. You light or died. Where? Badalamenti. But yeah, I think Frank's going to have to talk to this guy about the Italian racial slurs, calling people zips and shit. He don't like that. He don't like that shit. He don't like that shit. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. Because he starts off like 1984, he jerked off. 1979, Toto Catalano hooked up with Carla Gambino. Catalina. This motherfucker got 16,000 views 2 weeks ago on this Gene Borello shit. What the fuck, man? Let's start reading fucking Wikipedia about fucking Carla Gambino to fucking get some views around here. Fuck. Fucking Carla Gambino. What else we got here? Let's see. Almost a 2-hour show, thank God. The $1.6 billion pizza front. The Mafia's biggest mistake. Oh, that's what I emailed to myself. Okay, there we go. Fuck Toto. All right. That's good. All right. I thought it was a news article. That's why I couldn't find it. What else we got here? Husband sparks backlash for telling his wife that there's no excuse not knowing how to cook. This day and age, they don't learn how to cook, man. They don't want to cook. They don't know what it's like to. They don't know how to take care of a man. You know. They don't know what cooking is. They ain't doing no laundry no more. No, they're good for nothing. But you got to make six figures, be 6 feet tall, and fucking have two houses and six cars just to meet their standards. You know. They can't even cook you a fucking meal. Anyway, the husband was complaining she's going to kill somebody one day with her undercooked meat and feels like he needs to watch her like a hawk. She undercooks just about everything, especially meat. Pause. And no matter how many times I try to politely correct her, she claims I'm being picky. You're being picky. Just eat it. I've had some shit cooking before, man. You know, to be polite, you eat it, you know, but it's like every fucking bite you take, it's just like, you gotta like fucking force yourself to swallow it and be polite, you know? Ugh, it's horrible. Ugh, no. The things you do for love, huh? Anyway, this guy's got an example of his wife's shit cooking. Every time she makes rice, I just can't convince her. It's 1 part rice, 2 parts water. She always says, "Are you sure? That seems like a lot of water. Or maybe that's how you like it, but I don't want it so mushy." The package and Google won't convince her either. And I just swallow my pride and eat the crunchy rice every time. It's like that with everything. Yeah. And then this asshole's his wife is inviting people over for dinner too. Oh look, they're doing the same thing. They politely eat, but they have accepted fewer and fewer invitations for dinner as a result. Yeah, I hate that politely eating bullshit. I've done that before. It's not fun, man. Every fucking bite, it's just like, oh god, and you gotta like brace yourself to fucking swallow shit. Eating salmon and some fucking Chardonnay, whatever the fuck they put on top. Nasty sauce. Disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, even though her cooking shit, she prides herself on her cooking and wants to make everything herself. She insists she's got to make it. But he says he watches over her to try to make sure that it's edible. But there's usually a few dishes that end up drastically oversalted or undercooked. He's been protecting her feelings for the past 8 years, but the situation is reaching a boiling point. Just the other night, his wife cooked chicken in the oven while he was showering and was shocked when she claimed it was ready just 10 minutes later. She argued that because she pan seared the meat, I don't even know what the fuck that means, before putting it in the oven, that it was fine. But upon further inspection, the husband discovered that the sides were completely pink. He said he snapped a little and told her she's going to kill somebody one day from serving them raw meat. Can't you see that it's pink? Pause. That's food safety number one. Yeah, you don't want to eat fucking raw chicken. We're not cavemen. You know, we don't, our bodies aren't used to that. You could get fucking real sick. Food poisoning, you could fucking die. What you don't know or realize is that when you buy that chicken in the fucking market, just like little fucking microscopic little fucking critters, little fucking insects or whatever the fuck, maggots or whatever the fuck's in there crawling around in the meat with disease and everything. That's why you got to cook it. So they disintegrate or whatever. You kill the bacteria. But if you put it under a microscope, you got these little fucking critters crawling in there. It's disgusting. Anyway, make sure you cook your food, asshole. She said she thought it was done, that it's not her fault, and her mother never showed her how to cook chicken growing up. I told her, well, you're almost 30. There's no excuse for not knowing how to cook at all. 30? Shit. A woman 30 years old don't know shit about cooking, my friend. That shit fucking came and went. My generation, maybe, I had a girlfriend here and there that knew how to cook. Hit and miss. This generation, 30 years old, forget about it. She ain't gonna cook you nothing, but she ain't gonna even cook you Easy Mac, boy. You better order some food. Shit. Better bring a sandwich or something from Subway. I don't know. Shit. This motherfucker got a wife 30 years old, expects her to know how to cook. What are you, nuts? The fuck was she raised on? Bullshit shit. 30 years old. What was she fucking 10 in fucking 2005? I mean, what the fuck? She was raised off of shit. America wasn't even America anymore by the time she was a kid. Fuck does she know about cooking? Barely probably wipe her own ass. Anyway, we're getting negative now. I don't want to get negative. Parasites. Thank you, DL. Yeah, there's parasites in the chicken. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Gunsmoke's doing a show. It sucks. He's got no guests on. Nobody's watching him. He sucks. He's a good for nothing piece of shit. Why are you calling me? We're not even friends anymore. I told you I don't care about his show. I don't watch the Gunbroke show. Okay, I got my own problems. I got trolls up my ass harassing me and my friends. I was your friend and you betrayed me. I know I did. You're not the only person I did it to. You won't be the last. Stop calling me. I just want you to let you know that they were talking about you, even though you don't like me anymore. I'm still your friend to the end. I loved your father and your brother. No, you didn't. You didn't because you had your own opinion. You can't have your own opinion if you want to be my friend. You can't have your own opinion if you love my father. You can't have your own opinion if you want to fucking love my brother. That was only one time I had my own opinion. Every other time I fucking was like your puppet. I said everything you wanted me to say. Shut up! I don't want to have this conversation anymore. Stop calling me. All right, but I'll always love your father. Always. Everybody does. Who cares? You're just another simp. You're a fanboy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Stop calling. I'm gonna block you. That's it. Fine. Just know that Gunbroke still sucks. I know he sucks. He's gonna suck for the rest of his life. He's never going anywhere. He's fucking shit. Stupid show. You should just go back to doing stupid videos. I know. I used to like his videos. They were funny. They were, but he's not funny anymore. He's a fucking depressed case. He's a fucking depressive. His fucking show, fucking negative. I know. Anyway, I miss you. Well, I don't miss you. I don't miss anybody who fucking has their own opinions. I just make new friends for the next fucking year or two. And then I'm going to dump them too. And I'm going to find new friends. Because of my father's name. I know. Isn't it nice to be a fucking celebrity asshole? Yes, it is. I can do anything I want. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh, hold on. I got to put the alarm on. Hold on. Anyway, I don't even want to talk to you. Just hang up. Fine. Go put the alarm on and go fuck yourself. I got to wake up early anyway. I got to go to Rikers in the morning, meet up with real men. Just bring them prosciutto and fucking gabagool, fucking wine, sneak it in there. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, fuck you. Thank you, Becky. Something's wrong with me. Pork is full of parasites from all that shit that those hogs eat. That's why it's swine, boy. Lousy cook, she better give good. Yeah, she better be good for something. Shit. I don't like crunchy rice either, Mickey. That's burnt, overcooked rice. It's shit. Master Strong. That's very poetic. What is that? Fucking what was that guy? What's that asshole's name? Bob Dylan. Sounds like some Bob Dylan shit. That's poetic. What up, Gardino? If they're not cooking, are they doing the yard work? No, of course not. What are you nuts? Thank you, Castellano. Did you see Lee Cole and Mark debate? No. When was this? Recently? No. I missed that. Shouts to Mark, man. I do. I hope Mark is doing all right. I haven't checked him out in a while. It's hard to fuck up a kangaroo tail. Anyway, let's see what happened with this cooking asshole. So his wife almost killed him with a raw chicken. Uh, but he's got a lot of people agreeing with him. Like, no, it's not your fault. She's not cooking right. You know, she's gonna kill you in there. Anyway, I don't know. That's it for that article. Let me see what else we got here. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. What a sick world, man. I don't know why people do the things they do. Look at this. A kayak tour. A kayak tour guide allegedly killed a woman, hid her body in his room at Key Largo Resort, and the corpse went unnoticed by guests. He's a kayak tour guide. Something as innocent and simple as going on a kayak tour. You get your fat ass in a little kayak and you go rowboating down the fucking stream. The instructor's, he kills you. For what? That's like going bungee jumping and the guy fucking who's helping you, hook you up and shit. He stabs you in the throat and kills you. For what? Why? For what reason does this happen? You pay for a fucking kayak to go on a kayak little excursion for an hour or two and this guy kills you? What a fucked up world. He killed the woman sometime over the weekend after the two had just met on Saturday morning at the resort in Key Largo, Florida. Fucking douchebag. I'm looking here for another story. This is not easy. New York City shoppers stock up on food and items as Trump's tariffs loom. Pray to God that we all survive. Oh, shut up. Fucking woke joke assholes. Running out of shit here. Oh, hold on. We got some space shit. Hold on. Let me see. We might have some intergalactic space shit going on. Let me see. The blaze star that's 3,000 light years away will soon explode, and you'll get to see it from Earth. It's a once in a lifetime event. So, sometime this month or next month, they're expecting this fucking star to explode in the sky, and you'll be able to see it with the naked eye, boy. It will erupt any night now or any month now, they said. Yeah. It's a white dwarf star and an ancient red giant slowly being stripped of hydrogen. by the relentless gravitational pull of its hungry neighbor. What the fuck is going on up there? Intergalactic space bastard. I was watching some space shit before about aliens. Pretty interesting stuff. They got some soft-spoken asshole. He's pretty good what he talks about. He knows his shit. He said we might be the only intelligent life in the whole Milky Way universe, or galaxy. And he was talking about some other interesting shit that I can't remember now. Anyway, fuck the space shit. What else we got? What the hell's this shit? Shannon Elizabeth. She was hot back in the day. The American Pie chick, Shannon Elizabeth. She moved to South Africa. She goes on safari now. She takes care of a rhino. Well, that's good. She's doing rhino conservation. That's good. Fuck, man. Meghan Markle. Oh, yeah, let's take advice from Meghan Markle now. She suggests that the United States is headed for a recession as she talks about the impact of Trump tariffs on her luxury brand. She makes fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Big deal. Who's going to buy a $30 jar of fucking jelly? It's because Meghan Markle's selling it. It shows negative. Oh, this is what you were talking about. Okay, I see it now. Hegseth announces the framework of the Panama Canal deal agreed to. It's going to permit the U.S. warships to travel first and free. The U.S. and Panama officials would sign a framework agreement allowing U.S. warships to travel first and free through the Panama Canal. That's not enough. I want everything going in free. They signed a memorandum of understanding on security cooperation and that they would finalize a document guaranteeing U.S. warships and auxiliary vessels priority, toll-free passage through the canal. Damn. So it looks like Panama backed down from all that bullshit and bluster. Talking about you ain't taking shit, you ain't gonna be doing shit. No. They thought they were gonna let the Chinese control shit over there. No. That's our shit, boy. We gave you that shit. So now they made a deal. Otherwise, it was either take the canal from them, take it back, or they make a deal. They made a deal. That's good. Everybody wins. Except the Chinese. Yeah. Oh, look at this shit, though. The Panamanian president says he's denying any such agreement has been reached. He says, I completely reject that statement. Oh. And that the Panama Authority has not made any adjustments to its fee structure. You motherfucker. So it looks like we'll have to take the Panama Canal after all, huh? If Hegseth says there's a deal, there's a deal. Don't come back 2 hours later and say there's no deal. There's a deal. Motherfucker. Yeah, we're going to have to take that canal. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. War with China is not inevitable, and the U.S. does not seek war in any form. But China's military is too large in our hemisphere. They operate military facilities and ground stations that extend their reach into space. They exploit natural resources and land to fuel China's global military ambitions. China's factory fishing fleets are stealing food from our nations and from our people. Together, we must prevent war by robustly and vigorously deterring China's threats in this hemisphere. You motherfucker. That's right. Peace through strength. That's what you got. Hegseth vowed Tuesday that the U.S. will take back the Panama Canal from Chinese influence. Yeah. Listen, that Panamanian president's going to make a deal or not, whether he likes it or not. What up, Moochie? Let me sit up here. Can you be more precise? You like the space shit? Yeah. It's too much to comprehend. Shit. The Galactic Federation is coming. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let me think about the space shit. Hold on, because I think I almost actually comprehended what this guy was saying. If you could travel almost at the speed of light, 99.999 whatever fucking miles per hour, just below the speed of light. If you could try to reach the speed of light, but you can't. Anything that has a mass cannot go the speed of light, supposedly. But you could almost get there. Anyway, if you travel from our galaxy to the next closest galaxy at almost the speed of light, it would still take you, how many years did they say? A lot of years. 7,000 years or something. So it's still not good enough, to make it there in a human lifetime. That's how fucking far away the next galaxy is. Anyway, they say as you're traveling at the speed of light from your galaxy to that galaxy, you're fucking bending space time or some shit. Where time for you goes slower than the time for the people back on Earth. And I thought about this. I said, how could that be possible? Why would that happen? You're going so fucking fast, and the distance that you're traveling, it's fucking, the distance plays into the time shit. Even though you're traveling fast, you're still going a fucking big distance away, and it fucks with the time somehow. So for you've been gone a week, you come back to Earth, and you fucking Earth's been fucking moving on without you for the past 2 million years or some shit. You come back 2 million years later, you only been gone a week. But you travel at the speed of light, boy. You fucking with time now, see? So I think that's weird shit, man. It's crazy. Trying to comprehend that shit. You want to know about wormholes? I thought about that too. They were talking about that too. The differences in the black holes, like the really big ones, like the big gigantic one. They're all gigantic, but some of them are small. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, the medium-sized ones, you can't go through them. That shit'll rip you up into little spaghetti, and some other shit it does to you. It turns your body into spaghetti, like a string is being stretched. You're being stretched into the fucking black hole. It destroys everything in there. But they say if it's really humongous, like a big, big one, that might be different. You might be able to go through that and end up in a different dimension or something, a different galaxy. Who knows what the fuck happened? Maybe you leave the universe. Maybe there's something else out there. Sick shit. Anyway. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the only way to time travel. You go into space, you travel at the speed of light for a certain distance, and then you come back. Maybe you travel for 6 months into deep space at the speed of light. Then you take another 6 months to come back at the speed of light. And then it's a year for you, but it's been fucking 10 million years on Earth. It's the only way. You can go into the future. I don't know about going into the past. You can go into the future. That's the only way you can do it, boy. Anyway, I just lost fucking 20 people here listening to this space shit. They don't want to hear this shit. This fucking community don't want to hear about space bullshit. Especially not from me. I don't get to articulate it like these soft-spoken fucking scientists do. You got some fucking soft-spoken asshole with shaggy hair and fucking buck teeth talking about the beauty and fucking mystery of science and space and shit. What's his name? I don't know. Let's look this asshole up. Shut up, Proctor. Hold on.
It's obvious that Gene Borello is one of those people. We'll go through the arrest of Gene Borello on Saturday morning and talk about the charges that he has. We'll talk about what's next, and I'll give you my thoughts on what type of case resolution we're looking at. Finally, I'd like to share some disturbing information shared with me recently about Gene that I'll expose.
Oh no, he's gonna get exposed. Gene's getting exposed. What is this shit? Oh yeah, was it Brian Cox? That's his name. He looks like a cock. Pause. Brian Cox. Are intelligent aliens out there? Now he seems to have the same thought I have on that. Intelligent life like us that's able to build a civilization, I think that's highly rare. I think there's, regular life out there like megafauna, bacteria mostly. Some planets might have megafauna, like, I don't know. You go back, I don't know. Go back fucking 10 million years ago. You didn't have humans. You didn't have civilization. You had megafauna. Exotic animals eating plants and taking dumps in rivers and shit. Now, they were intelligent on some level, but they weren't civilization smart, That's rare. So I think we are special in that way. But there's got to be definitely life on other planets out there. They just can't communicate with us because they're fucking stupid. They're just eating space leaves and shit. Doing what animals do. But as far as civilization, I think that's rare. I don't know. Brian was in a rock band, hit song, Things Can Only Get Better. Oh, yeah, I thought you were joking. Yeah. He looks like he would be in a rock band, this fucking guy. I knew he had that shaggy hair for a reason. Soft-spoken bastard.
So let's say we find microbes. Then, as you say, the question becomes...
Let's say we
how
find
likely
microbes.
is it that given the origin of life, at some point you get intelligence, complex living things, and then intelligence at the civilization level? And again, of course, we don't know. But we do have the only piece of evidence we have that would allow us to make a guess.
A guess.
Is the time that it took to go from the origin of life to a civilization on Earth. And that time is something like 3.8 billion years. So let's say around 4 billion years. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old. So we have two pieces of evidence, really. One is that life began pretty much as soon as it could on Earth, give or take, right when the Earth had formed and cooled down. But then it took...
Yeah. People on other planets are like Leon. Like a dog. Yeah. Dog people. They say that's another thing, too, about the universe and space. Anything that you could think of, any scenario that you could think of that would exist on somewhere out there in the depths of space It exists. It's real. If you can think of it, it can exist. So if you think of a planet where like there's fucking people that look like dogs and shit, half dog, half fucking man and shit like that, some other planet, it could happen. It could exist. That's what they say. Also, there's alternate dimensions, fucking mirror dimensions, where this whole scenario right now, you guys listening to this show, is taking place, this shit show. Only I'm successful on that planet. I'm getting 1 million views right now, and I'm fucking making $1 million an hour. On Earth, I'm just another fucking jagoff from Queens, struggling to get by in the ghetto. Thank you, Fat Bold Italian, Danny Green, Nightmare, DL, Ryan Morrison. Thank you for supporting the channel, fellas. Thank God. Yeah. Or maybe that's all bullshit. And maybe this fucking that can't be possible. Which it sounds pretty fantastical. I don't know if that could happen, but they say it's possible. Alternate dimensions and shit. I think that's bullshit. I think every planet has its own unique life. But I don't know. Space could get weird. You never know. You might get so deep into space you might not want to fucking be there, man. You might have reached hell. You ever seen Event Horizon? You ever see that movie? People fucking underestimate that movie. That was a good movie back in '97, man. Fucking spaceship went out to deep space. They went too far. They reached the edge of the universe. They reached hell. Some evil fucking entity took over that spaceship, killed the whole crew. And they were hallucinating, seeing evil shit, man. Satanic shit. Maybe you don't want to see what's out there, you know? I think Stephen Hawking said, the great Stephen Hawking once said, if you ever had alien contact, you might be so horrified at what you find that you might go into shock, literal shock, and die just from utter terror. I don't know what that is, but sounded spooky. And he was a smart guy, so maybe he knows what he was talking about. He also said we should stop sending signals out there to fucking aliens, letting them know where we're at. They might come over here and kill us. But then again, they might be here already. And yeah, if they wanted to kill us, they would have done it by now. Anyway, it sounds like the show went to shit already. Let me see. Terrence Smith, what up, man? Could that happen in the chat? I don't know. Maybe in an alternate universe, you motherfucker. Terrence boy. Getting wiped out, guys. How long has it been? Oh, I did my due diligence. Thank God. It's over 2 hours. All right, let me just find one more news article. Let's see. Reading the fucking news. That's what it's come to. Oh yeah, they had that club. They had a roof collapse in a club in Dominican Republic. Death toll nears 200 people dead. That's crazy. Yeah, looks like there's shit stories out there, man. Yep, nothing good. What the fuck is this guy? Nothing good. All right, well, we'll be live again tomorrow. Maybe try to do a daytime show. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll have something to talk about. See what craziness happens tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. I guess we covered some topics. And, yeah. But I can't thank you enough, Fat Bowl Italian, Danny Green, DL. Ryan Morrison showed up. Lori Darlin. What up, Lori? Thank you for being here, Lori. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Becky. Shouts to Nightmare. Shit. Ryan Morrison, boy. Fat Bowl Italian, boy. Fat Bowl Italian, you made my night, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now show up next time. We'll be live tomorrow. And the day after. And maybe the day after that. And definitely for Sunday service. How dare you, Crimson? How dare you? Don't let Frank hear you say that. He gets upset. No Italian slurs. But, yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And stay tuned in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Try to give you more cuck content, anti-cuck content. And, yeah. That part, homie. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Until next time. Peace.